10.
Bill Rizzuto throwing out the first pitch.
9.
Fastball hit deep to right. This could be it. Way back there. Oh!
8.
Lawrence Peter Barra, known to everyone as Yogi, star catcher of the New York Yankees.
7.
Here's the payoff pitch. This is it. There it goes. It's out of here.
6.
This ball club will be remembered by me forever because you have heart as big as this city and you showed what being New Yorkers is all about. God bless you.
Yeah.
5.
Hits in 56 consecutive games. That's an all-time record set by the Yankee Clipper Joe DiMaggio.
4.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
3.
Number 3 will never be worn by another Yankee player, but will go to America's baseball shrine at Cooperstown, New York.
2.
Derek Jeter ends his final game with a walk-off single. Derek Jeter, where fantasy becomes reality.
1.
That's not the way it's going to be, George. Damn right it is. And if you don't like it, you're fired. You haven't hired me yet.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Chyeaaa! What is going on, everybody? Happy Sunday to everybody out there on YouTube. It is yours truly, the Ace. Call me the Ace. Game 1 of this doubleheader Sunday. Game 2 in the series, as our New York Yankees host the Toronto Blue Jays. I do appreciate all you guys for popping in here. We got a lot to talk about as we got a full day of baseball. Doubleheader today, a little doubleheader action. And I will be live for both games. Make sure you guys stay tuned because you'll be redirected to stream number 2, I should say. I was going to say game 2, but this is game 2. You'll be redirected to stream number 2 immediately after this game ends. So I will be covering both games today, and I do appreciate all you guys for popping in. Yankees dropped game 1 of the series. Devin Williams blew another game, and therefore, he has been temporarily removed from that closer spot. So it's Dreamweaver's time. Meredith is on the mic. You guys know what time it is. This game is about to get underway.
And here we go.
So Devin Williams got dropped from the closer spot. The moment a lot of Yankee fans have been wanting. Me personally, I think he just needs to figure it out, but we got a lot of Yankee fans got what they want. Yankees are looking to tie the series up and take it in game 2 of this doubleheader, and I'll be here for it. Mad Steve, first person in the building, says, let's go Yankees, as he drops those Yankee emojis. Appreciate that. Robert, thanks for popping in, says, we need to take both of these games. Volpe will shine today. Okay. Savius is in the building. What up, man? Royal Bird, thanks for popping in. Sean, what up? Val says, thankfully, Boone said Williams is out and Weavers is the closer. Definitely a level of comfort there is in the ninth. We'll see what happens. But here's the thing, though. He's going to be in lower leverage situations, but it doesn't mean that he's not going to pitch. So if he struggles in the closer role, hopefully he can find himself in a different type of role. We'll see what happens. You ain't hooping. What up, man? My guy Aaron Jacobs is in the building. What up, dude? I see your Mets are trying to win a series versus the Nationals. Tough game on Friday for you guys. Tough game. Matt Steve says 2 wins to go. That's right. That's right. Cadoza, thanks for popping in. What's up, guys? Make sure you guys hit that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe as we are on the road to 2K. We are 3 subscribers away from 1,900. Can we get there by today? We can get at least 3 subs by today. That's the goal for today. And let's get it. We got 11 people in the building, 12 likes. We got more likes than people in the building. Appreciate you guys. Game 1 is going to get underway shortly. I want to make sure I'm all caught up in the stream as soon as it gets away from these commercials. Like I said, you guys, we will be redirected right away as soon as this stream is over to stream number 2. I know it's not going to start right away, but still. Andrew, what up, man? How you doing? Make sure you guys hit that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. Max Fried is on the bump for the New York Yankees. Brandon, thanks for popping in. All right, the lineups for the Blue Jays. The lineups for both teams, I should say. Lineup for the Blue Jays first. We got Bichette leading things off. Guerrero, Santander, Springer, Kirk, Jimenez, Clement, Clase, and Straw. Cadoza also says, let's go Knicks. Man, y'all got that series. Y'all shouldn't even sweat it, for real. Even though they did almost screw you guys last game. I saw that. That was some bullshit. Could you imagine if the Knicks would have lost? How much bullshit that would have been? Max Fried is on the bump for the Yankees. Fast forward, make sure I'm all caught up. Think I'm good to go. Look, the Knicks should be able to get out the first round, no problem. It's the second round that's going to give y'all problems because y'all haven't beat any good teams like that. All right, Fried is on the bump to face Bichette. First pitch misses low. 1 ball, no strike count. But then Boston, yeah. Second round is as far as y'all go. So, could you imagine if the Knicks would have lost that game? That would have been crazy. The 1-0. Foul, 1-1. They tried to hold y'all. They tried to do everything they could to give the Pistons that last game. I've never heard of that situation before, where you give them you put more time on the clock, you give them an extra possession because of a clock malfunction. That's crazy. What's up, Ricardo? You would have been rioting. All of New York would have been rioting. The 1-1. I'm not even a Knicks fan. I would have been like, what the hell? The 1-1. Hit on the ground. Right. Backhanded by Cabrera. Long throw. Overthrows it. Cabrera not starting off how you want to start this game off. Airmails it off the railing. That's going to be an error. Cabrera has not been playing good at third lately. Runner stays at first. No, runner's going to go to second. Must have went out. You can't ask for a worse start to this fucking game. Cabrera, bro. So the ball did get out. The first base coach told him to stay put. So I thought that he was staying at first. First pitch to Vlad, ball inside. 1 ball, no strike count. We need to trade for a third baseman. No, we don't. You got DJ LeMahieu coming back. What's up, James? Runner in scoring position already here. The 1-0 is in the dirt, gets away from the catcher. Runner goes to third. Bro, what are we doing, man? Is this going to be how this day is started off? They haven't even got a hit, and they got a runner at third. The 2-0 to Vlad. In there for a strike. Put Peraza at third. Peraza can't hit. Peraza can't hit. Two balls, 1 strike count. Hopefully Fried can limit the damage. We'd be lucky to get out of this with just 1. The 2-1. Hit on the ground. Right to third. That's going to score a run. Cabrera throws and gets some. Blue Jays on the board, 1-0. Here's the defense for the Yankees. Haven't seen much from Cabrera. He's at third. Volpe's at short. Jazz is at second. Goldschmidt is at first base. And on the outfield, we got Bellinger in center field, Judge in right, and Jason Dominguez in left field. That's not how you want to start the game. Ball inside. 1 ball, no strike count. Of course, that is not an earned run for Max Fried. LaWesley, what up, man? Ball inside. 2 balls, no strike count. It doesn't hurt Fried's ERA, yeah, but it gives us a run on the board still. Like, the 2-0. Ball misses. 3 balls, no strike count. Okay. Come on, Fried. The 3-0. Ball, 4-pitch walk. First pitch to Springer is a called strike in the outside corner, 0-1. Who's at third? What's at second? Someone's at short. And can I get a good throw at first? Yeah, right. No balls, 1 strike count here. Ball misses, 1-1. Loed says he's home, trying to relax, watching the games. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. The 1-1. Wow, 1 ball, 2 strike count. Double play would be nice here. Runner on first, 1 away. Here's the 1-2. Ball in the dirt. It just sucks when you give away a run, though. Like, you got to make them earn it, man. An error, a pitch in the dirt, and a ground ball scored a run. Like, that was easy. It was easy. 2 balls, no strike count here. That's hit. Shallow right field. Judge is there, and he makes the play. 2 away. What's up, Antonio? Says, let's go Yankees. Ace is the best. Ace. Let's go, Ace. Give good information. He is the man. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Here's Kirk. Called strike. Kirk broke the game open in the 9th inning on Friday. The 0-1. Couldn't hold up on that swing. 0-2. No balls, 2 strike count. Let's go. See if Free can get out of this. He's at 19 pitches. That's a lot for the first. We cannot, in a doubleheader, you do not want to get into the bullpen early. Ball. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Yes, Boone has moved Devin Williams out of the closer spot. 4 now. 4 now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hit that like button, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. The 1-2. The pitch is hit. Bloop single, base hit. Inning continues. Here's Jimenez. Missed on that circle changeup. Circle changeup had a little bit too much of the plate there. Right off the end of the bat. Come on, Yankees. This is not how you want to start game one of a long day of doubleheaders. Ball. 1 ball, no strike count. Freed at 21 pitches. Andres Jimenez, the lefty. The 1-0. Ball misses high. Doesn't get the call. 2-0. Two balls, no strike count here. The 2-0. Ball 3-0. Free does not have it so far. Maybe having that day off yesterday messed up his timing. I have no idea what's going on. And that error is not how you want to start an inning either. Three balls, no strike count here. In there for a strike, 3-1. Here's a 3-1. Ball, walked him, bases loaded. This is the worst way to start a ball game. You can still get out of this unscathed here, but this is not how you want to start. They've gotten one hit, two hits. Okay, so they changed that hit. They changed that call from Cabrera to a hit. So that does go down as an earned run for Max Fried, which is stupid as shit. What is up with the changing of the calls? So Cabrera throws a ball into the stands, and they're like, we're going to give that run to Max Fried. Make it make sense. So a third baseman makes an error, but it's gonna be a run scored on the pitcher. Bases loaded, 2 outs here. The 7-hole hitter's up. Clement is up. First pitch to Clement is in there for a strike. 0-1. Yo, we cannot give up any more runs before we get these bats up. Come on, Max. No balls, 1 strike count. That's popped up. Shallow right field. Judge is under it. Makes the catch. There we go. Limit the damage. Good job, Max Fried, getting out of that inning. Bottom of the first due up. Put down in the comment section which Yankees getting that first hit. All right, so I'm doing a doubleheader today. There will be no series finale. I was going to have Max on right after game 1, but he's calling both games and so am I, and then he's not going to be able to pop on later that evening. So no series finale today. It's going to pick up on Wednesday. My guy NFE from the strike zone. What up, man? You not streaming the game today? Bruce says not McKinley. The score is a score related to Angel Hernandez. I have no idea. So for this week, doubleheader today. Orioles series starts tomorrow. I will be calling all those games. Yankees are off Thursday. Thunderbolts Thursday. So let's go. Thunderbolts Thursday. And then I'll be back on Friday for the Rays series. You're streaming game 2, watching the Knicks. Got you. Bro, you couldn't do both at the same time? You can't watch the Knicks and call the Yankees, bro? You could have did a simultaneous stream. You could have called the Knicks game and the Yankee game at the same time. Have you ever called a basketball game? All right, here's the lineup for our New York Yankees.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
We have Ben Rice leading things off, DHing today. I expect Aaron Judge to DH in the second game. Aaron Judge is in right field. Cody Bellinger's in center. Goldsmith's at first. Jazz at second. Volpe's at short. Wells is behind the plate. Dominguez is in left field. And Cabrera's at third. Got you, NFE. Got you. Val says, let's get that run back. Kevin Guzman, no stranger to the New York Yankees. We know him very well. The Mets have almost batted around the first inning. I mean, you guys are going against the Nationals, bro. You guys actually should have swept their asses. Bro, I'm waiting for y'all to go against good teams consecutively. Then, look, enjoy it now. It's not going to last for you guys. You guys know that. Enjoy it now. Here's Ben Rice.
Kick. I be like, I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice.
Let's go. Let's get that run back. First pitch to Rice is in there for strike 0-1. The 0-1 to Rice. Ball misses low, but it's called a strike. Jeez. No balls, 2 strike count. You got the Dodgers next. I can see y'all taking 2 out of 3 just to get the Met fans at like an all-time high, and then that team is just going to show them who they really are. The 0-2 to Rice, down on strikes. No ball, 1 away. Here's Aaron Judge.
That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
Drop those Judge emojis in the chat for the captain. Let's go.
9-9.
Come on, headphones. My headphones are acting up this morning. First pitch to Judge. Ball misses inside. 1 ball, no strike count. Come on, hook up to the headphones. There we go. 1 ball, no strike count to Judge. Ball outside. 2 balls, no strike count. Oh yeah, happy belated birthday to the captain. He got to enjoy a day off for his birthday because of the rain out. Two balls, no strike count to Judge. Ball, 3 balls, no strikes. The 3-0 in there for a strike. So I did just add this drop. It's going to be one of many drops for Aaron Judge. The 3-0. I mean the 3-1 in there for a strike. So I did just get this drop for Aaron Judge. Like I said, it's gonna be one of many. Can anybody name this sound?
9-9.
3-2. Three balls, 2 strike count to Judge. The pitch locks him up on strikes. Back-to-back Ks. Damn, man. Come on. Here's Cody Bellinger, who was dropped down the lineup, but right back in that 3rd spot. Here's Belly.
It's all right, 'cause I'm safe out of there.
No, we don't have the Dodgers next. I said soon. Got you. We play the Cubs. The Cubs are still playing good, though. First pitch to Belly. In there for a strike. No, it was a strike. You guys had a weird 4-game set. Normally, you don't see 4-game sets end on a Monday. D's channel, what up, man? The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Gosman trying to strike out the side. How did Toronto get 1 run off of bad defense, but somehow, some way, they still gave it to Max Fried? Cabrera threw the ball into the stands. Runner goes to second. pass ball, moves him to third, ground ball, scores him. I don't know how they still gave it to Max Fried. The 0-2 hit weakly back to the pitcher. Thank you, Yankees, for playing that first inning. That was a quick 1, 2, 3. Chyeaaa, Straw, and Burchett. Not how you want to start a ball game off. The Mets had a pitcher throw 104. The wind must have been blowing. The wind must have been blowing towards the plate. Yeah, you know, wasn't a good, not a good inning right there, but it's only one. So, need Max Fried to shut it down. Fried is on the bump, and Clark Schmidt's on the bump game 2. Yep, they scored a single. It should have been an E5. They scored it as single. I don't understand how Cabrera could throw the ball into the stands, and they say it's a base hit. Beats me. I don't get it. All right, top of the second. 8, 9, and 1. So there's still an error on the scoreboard, but they're calling it a hit. I don't know what it is because it still says error on the scoreboard. First pitch is hit right back to Max Fried. Fried throws, gets him. 1 away. Yeah, they're still calling it an error, but they're saying 2 hits but an error. They're probably saying it was a hit and the error advanced them to second. That's what they're saying, but it should have just been an error. All right, 1 pitch, 1 out. Here's Straw. Yeah, we know how it is with these scores, man. The scores are against the Yankees as well. First pitch to Straw. Ball misses high. 1 ball, no strike count. In there for a strike, but doesn't get the call. Oh my gosh. The 2-0. Inside, called a strike. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike count here. Wow, 2-2. Let's go. ERA leaders this year. Max Fried is amongst the best, as that's hit right past the diving Anthony Volpe. 1 out single. Here's the top of the order. We need to win both games. Absolutely. I'm right there with you. It's very, D's channel, keep in mind, it is very hard to sweep a doubleheader. Here's Burchett. First pitch to Burchett. It gets away from the catcher. Another pass ball. 1 ball, no strike count here. Swing and a miss, 1-1. So Max Fried doesn't have a lot of swing and miss stuff today, but that ball is getting past the catcher a lot. The 1-1. Bo Bichette singled, scored the only run so far. The 1-1. Swinging him, foul. One ball, 2 strikes. That's hit. Center field. Almost a diving stop by Bellinger, but the runner's going to stay at second. Almost a sliding catch by Belly. Couldn't come up with that. But the runner does not advance to third. Had to make sure that he held up. But that's going to put 2 on, 1 away for Guerrero. Straw could not go to third. Damn it, man. This is not boding well so far. First, nope, checks that second, he's safe. Luckily that ball didn't get too far away to be able to keep the runner at second. Dangerous situation right here for the Yankees. First pitch, ball misses low. 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Vlad was swinging for the fences on that one. Trying to make this a 4-0 game. Dangerous situation here. A double play would be nice. Fried, pitch number 40 is cut on and missed. 1-2. "40 pitches. Going into the bullpen early on a doubleheader is not what you want. It is not how you want to start a game. Here's the 1-2. We need a strikeout here. Foul. Stays alive. When the catcher gets crossed up, it's usually throwing the pitcher wrong. Yeah, I mean it happens. That's why you got to make sure you're lockstep with the catcher. Fried calls his own pitches. Fried has the pitch comm on his hip. The 1-2. Steps off, has a runner in a rundown, throws the Jazz back to Waldo. They have him in a rundown and they tag him out. That's a big one right there. But the other runner does advance to second. So that could be huge right there. There we go. Huge out right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We saw too much of that in Friday's game. Us getting thrown out on the base path, running into outs on the base path. Straw really had no chance once Bichette stepped on second. Here's the 1-2. That's popped up. Right center field. Judge is under it and makes the catch. Yo, they bailed us out of that inning. They bailed us out with getting that runner out there. That was big. Let's get some momentum from it. Let's go. Let's make them pay for it. All right, do up this inning. Goldschmidt, Jazz, and Volpe. Thank you for your bonehead pickoff is what Val says. Yeah, too many times we see us do that. Usually that's us. Hit that like button, guys. We're at 24. Let's get to 25 likes. I'm really about to delete my Facebook. I have no idea. Like, I didn't touch any settings. The next thing you know, it's giving me updates for everything. Like, notifications for, like, almost everything. I'm like, what the hell? All right, we're back. Here's Goldschmidt. I think the New York Giants had a very, very good draft. Joe Shane and them got their cake and ate, and the ability to eat it too. As Goldschmidt hits this right to Vlad, it's going to be a tough play at first, but he does get him. One away. Here's Jazz Chisholm.
Oh, that jazz.
Look, when it comes to New York Giants, the Giants got the best player in the draft in Abdul Carter. You got yourself. Look, if Jackson Dart pans out and just becomes a franchise quarterback, dude, that might go down as a steal. Also, Cam getting that running back gives us a good, nice little tandem at running back. Got a good defensive tackle as well. I like what the Giants have done. I like what the Giants have done. Your son is here. What up, Real Bill son? Thank you guys for popping in. Cody Petit was called up by the O's. He pitched 2 innings. Got you. So, former New York Yankee, Cody Petit. Come on, Jazz. We need some base runners. Let's go. First pitch in there for strike. 0-1. So far, Gosman's at 15 pitches. Yeah, Bill. Yeah, D. Shannon. We gotta work this. We gotta work the count. Hit that like, guys. 3 likes away from 1,900. 3 subscribers away from 1,900. Jazz hits us on the ground. Back to back. Flips to the pitcher from the first baseman. 2 away. Here's Anthony Volpe. So the Yankees making quick work of themselves out here. Volpe with a couple of hits in Friday's ball game. Volpe, Wells, Dominguez. First pitch to Volpe. In there for a strike, 0-1. Jazz irritating you his approach? Well, the Yankees have no approach today, so. Volpe base hit for Anthony Volpe in the gap. See if he can turn this to 2. Volpe's going to try to turn this into 2, and he's in there with the double. There we go. Good piece of hitting right there from Anthony Volpe. Puts a runner in scoring position for Austin Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Anthony Volpe with the first Yankee hit. Could he be starting to get it going? A couple of hits in Friday's game and a good hustle double in this one. I like the hustle more than the hit. I like the hustle more than the hit. It was a good hit, but the hustle got him in scoring position. A base hit can tie this ball game up. Austin Wells has been getting hot as of late. First pitch to Wells. Weekly hit. Backhanded by the shortstop. Throws. Gets him to end the inning. Are we in a rush? Like, are the Yankees in a rush to get through these 2 games? Because it seems like we're not taking good at-bats today. Like, they're just going up there swinging. Can you take a couple of pitches? So that strands a runner on. Bottom of the third, top of the third coming up. Santander, Springer, and Kirk. Like, I'm trying to figure out what are their plans, because I want to know too. I want to know what the plans are. I'm trying to go hang out too. Shit, I want to go hang out with the New York Yankees because obviously they're trying to get the fuck out of here real quick. Still, no one told me what a sound effect is. What a sound effect is from. Y'all don't know.
9-9!
What TV show is that from? Nah, I'm not gonna go and say all that, Cadoza. I'm not gonna say that. Dude, we got a lot of young players in this team, but I'm not gonna say we don't have enough professional hitters. Cody Bellinger's a professional hitter. He's struggling. Paul Goldschmidt's a professional hitter. He's playing very well. Trent Grisham has done very well for us. Ben Rice, I'm not gonna go and say that. First time through the order. I'm not worried. We're only down 1-0. We got Max Fried in the bump, but we need to score some runs. Dominguez, Cabrera, and Rice will lead things off next inning. Hit that like button, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys smash that subscribe to the Ace Avenue. Here's Anthony Santander. Game 1 of a doubleheader on this Sunday afternoon. First pitch to Santander in there for a strike. Santander walked his first at bat. The 0-1 ball. The 1-1 is fouled away. The 1-2 paints the outside corner. Max Fried says, "Can I help you?" Santander says, "No, thank you. I'm just looking." One away. First pitch to Springer is hit to right field. Judge ranges over off the bottom of the wall. Springer going for 2. Here's the throw. He's in there with a double. George Springer hits the Yankees very well. There are just some players that see the pinstripes and they're just like, yo, where are... It's like they see red. Here's Kirk, 1 for 1. Single his last at bat. Springer dancing off second. Max Fried does have a very good pickoff move. We've already seen it today. As that's hit up the middle, right at Volpe. Volpe gets the runner back to second, throws the first for out number 2. There we go. Big out right there. Good job, Volpe. Here's Jimenez. Springer jumped over that ball. Of course, if the ball hits him, he's out. Is he the oldest in the game? First pitch to Jimenez, called strike. He might be. He's been playing for a while. Jimenez walked in the first inning. No balls, 1 strike count. Ball misses, 1-1. $34 years old. Got you. The 1-1. Wow. Tipped into the glove. 1-2. Big Blue Wrecking Crew says, let's go Yankees. Or 35. You'll check. Appreciate you. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Let's go. Here's the 1-2. Ball inside. 2-2. $35. Got you. The 2-2. Hit. Foul. The 2-2. Wow. The 2-2 is hit on the ground, backhanded by Goldschmidt, flips it to Free to end the inning. That was a good one. That was a good inning right there. All right, we're back. Here's Jason Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
You also think Volpe's going to be replaced by Lombard next year? I don't think next year. No. I think okay, I've said this. Look, you got to realize Lombard Jr. still got a lot of work to do. I think we don't see Lombard Jr. The earliest we'll probably see Lombard Jr. up is if he rakes next year. As Dominguez takes his, bro, can we take some pitches here? Hit the left field. The left fielder's there, makes the catch. Dude, they got, like, are you guys on a clock? Like, is there a timing that you got to get this game under? Because how many first pitches are we seeing here? Here's Cabrera. They must got dinner dates tonight or some shit. All the Yankees must have hot dates tonight because they're going up there like they're trying to just get this game over with. Will Waldo swing at the first pitch? No, he takes it, called strike. I don't think we see Lombard Jr. up for another 2 years. He's still very young. He's at AA right now. I don't think we see him for another 2 years. If he rakes at the earliest, September call-ups next year. That's why I said if Volpe has a bad year this year, next year could be his last. Ball high, 1-1. Yeah, right? Right, man, Steve? The food is waiting, right? They got reservations. Gosman's 34, so he's up there in age too. So here's the 1-1 to Cabrera. That should have been a strike. Doesn't get the call. 2-1. Two balls, one strike count here. Here's the 2-1. Cabrera, foul, 2-2. Come on, Waldo. Yankees only one hit through the first time of the order. Well, we got to see how this Cabrera at bat finishes before we say through the first time of the order. The 2-2. Ball outside, 3-2. Looks like the sun is peeking out. 3 balls, 2 strikes. First full count at bat today for the Yankees. Here's the payoff pitch, the 3-2. Cabrera pops this up. Foul. Too close to take. It was a ball, but too close to take. .68 opponent average versus his splitter as trash is flying on the field. And he walked on. First walk of the day for the Yankees. Let's go. All right, second time to the order. Here's Ben Rice.
Kick. I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice.
Rice, a strikeout victim, is first at bat. First pitch to Rice. Misses low. 1 ball, no strike count. Good job. You guys know I'm an advocate of anytime there's a walk, don't go up there swinging. Make him throw you a strike. To the 19 people in the building, I do appreciate you guys. Hit that like. We're close to 30. The 1-0. Waldo with a short lead over there at first. Rice swinging a miss at ball number 2. This is why you got to take pitches, man. Like I said, if it was me, if I was managing a team, I would always manage them. Dude, after a walk, don't swing the bat until after you get a called strike. Because this could easily be a 2 balls, no strike count. The 1-1. Ball outside. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike count. Ball, 3-1. Good hitters count here. All right, so when it comes to doubleheader, I got the stream set for 5 o'clock. I think it's 30 minutes in between. But make sure you guys hit that notification button so I'll go live immediately when the game starts. All right, 3-1. See if Rice could do some damage here. Here's the 3-1. Rice, swing and a miss, 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Aaron Judge is on deck. I don't expect a hit and run here, not with Judge up. Come on, Rice. Be patient up there. Here's the 3-2. The pitch walked on. There we go. Back-to-back walks. Let's go. That brings up the captain, Aaron Judge.
9-9.
Most home runs before his 33rd birthday. Aaron Judge is in the top 4. Yeah, Cadoza. Second time through the order, much better at bats. Started with Waldo. That's right, Val.
Let's fucking go.
All right. He's due for a 3-run blast here. Let's go. Come on, Cap. Judge struck out his first at bat. 2 on, 1 away. First pitch to Judge. Ball, misses low. 1 ball, no strike count. Gaussman having some trouble here. Second time through the order. Aaron Judge is batting .404 on the year. This man is insane. The 1-0 to Aaron Judge. The pitch, swing and a miss at ball number 2. 1-1. Be patient, Cap. Base hit can tie this ball game up. Anything hitting the gap might give the Yankees a lead. A big fly will give us 3 runs. The 1-1 to Aaron Judge. Judge hits this right field. The right fielder's going back off the wall. Here comes the throw home, and they're going to hold Waldo at third. Bad read right there. Bases loaded. 1 away. Nah, Cadoza, that he got the stop sign from Rojas. He got the stop sign from Luis Rojas. Here's Bellinger. You got to push the issue, especially with a struggling Bellinger. Here's Cody Bellinger.
It's all right, 'cause I'm safe out of there.
Rojas gave him the stop sign. He gave it to him real early, too. First things first, you got to make sure that it lands, no doubt. Judge hit it so hard that it bounced to the right fielder, and Rojas immediately gave him the stop sign. Bases loaded, 1 away here. Drop those no double play emojis. Come on, Cody. Just do your job. Hit it to the outfield. Yeah, I mean, because you have to, Cadoza. Wait, I'll explain it in a second. First pitch to Bellinger. Ball misses low. Okay, when it's hitting the air like that, you have to freeze. He went back to make sure he can tag up, no doubt. You have to. You can't just run forward, right? But he could have scored if Rojas would have gave him the stop sign. I mean, would have gave him the go. He could have scored. Rojas gave him the stop sign very early. The 1-0. Bellinger, foul, swung at ball 2. Well, yeah, Rice could be at second, no doubt, because Rice doesn't have to go back and tag up. The 1-1. The pitch to Bellinger, right down the middle strike. Come on, man. 1-2. Yeah, I know, but when you're Rice at first base, you're not tagging up from first to go to second. So yes, the runner at first always has that big enough lead. But in that situation in right field, you have to make sure you at least tag up. He should have been sent, is what I'm saying. The 1-2 to Bellinger. Bellinger slaps this, foul. Beetle Bug, you can't assume that all the time. Beetle Bug says you should just assume every time Judge makes contact, it's a hit. That's the type of shit that gets you thrown out, picked off at second, though. Gaussman at 39 pitches. This has been a good inning, working the count-wise, but that shit won't mean dick unless you get a run here. Yeah, I know you are, Beetlebug. I know. The 1-2. The pitch, Bellinger foul tipped. Ooh, stays alive. Kirk couldn't hold on to it. But nah, I think he should have sent them. I really think he should have sent them. Test, especially with a struggling Bellinger. Test them, man. That was in and out of the glove of Kirk. The 1-2. Ball outside. 2-2. Is this a double play? You're going to lose it? Nah, Bellinger runs well. What I'm more concerned about is Bellinger just striking out. That's what I'm more concerned with. 2 balls, 2 strike count. The 2-2. Bellinger slap ball 3 foul. Bellinger protecting the plate up there. There was that splitter. There was that splitter. Belly, just do your job, man. Sack fly, dude. The 2-2. Bellinger pops this up left field. This could be deep enough. Send him. Send him. Makes the catch. Here's the throw home, and he is safe. Tie ball game. There you go, Cody. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. Did your job. Hit the ball to the outfield. Tie ball game 1-1. Let's go, Yankees.
Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees.
Oops. Here's Goldschmidt. We'll take it. First pitch to Goldie. Misses low. 1 ball, no strike count. All right, Cadoza. So no double play, man. So you don't got to lose it, bro. No double play. Hit that like, guys. You guys are new to the channel. Hit that subscribe. 2 runners on, 2 away here. The 1-0. Ball. 2 balls, no strike count. Cody is good at sacks. Hey, yo. My guy T is in the building. What up, T? How you doing, bro? 2 balls, no strike count. T, when are you going to see Thunderbolts? Checks at second. He's back safely. With runners in scoring position this year, Paul Goldschmidt's 429 with 8 RBIs. Goldie will punch it for a run, I hope. You good? You got the Knicks is stressing you out. What's the score? I'm not paying attention to it. The 2-0 in there for a strike. T, how stressed would you have been though if they screwed you guys last game though? Oh, they down by 5. They only up by 5. I imagine this is why. I imagine all Yankee fans that are Knicks fans are paying attention to the Knicks game. Second stream will do a lot better than the first. The 2-1. Almost hit him. 3-1. Armani, what up, man? Says he's popping in. Appreciate you guys. If you guys are just popping into the stream, do your boy a favor and hit that like button, guys. We are 1 like away from 30. Thank you, Sean, for dropping those emojis. The 3-1. The pitch to Goldie. Wow. 3-2. This has been a long inning right here. This is exactly what we needed. Gosman at 48 pitches. Got through the first 2 really quickly. Got the first out off 1 pitch. But since then, the Yankees have battled here. We were up by 16. Detroit's fighting. They're a feisty team, man. Cade Cunningham's a good ball player. But y'all got this regardless, though. The 3-2, and he walked them. Another walk in the inning. Let's go. Cabrera walked. Rice walked. And now Goldschmidt walks. That reloads the bases for Jazz Chisholm.
Oh, that jazz.
See, I just can't see y'all losing in the first round. Second round, no doubt. Y'all are taking the L against Boston in the second round. But I just can't see y'all losing to the Pistons. First pitch to Jazz. Ball misses low. Yankees are having very good at-bats in this inning. And complete 180 from what we just saw in the first inning. What's up, Dev? Thanks for popping in. Yankees are taking very good pitches here. Here's the 1-0. Ball misses. 2 balls, no strike count. Hey, a walk is just as good as a hit. Just as good as a hit here. Here's the 2-0 to Jazz. Ball outside. Oh my gosh, Rice. Rice almost leaned too far off third. We saw that happen. That actually should have been a strike. 3 balls, no strike count. If I'm Jazz, I'm taking 3 pitches here. He has been wild this inning. He's walked 3 guys. Make him throw you a strike. Surprised Shador fell to the 5th. I'm not. The league is against him. We saw Rice get picked off on something very similar a couple weeks ago. The 3-0. And he walked them. That's going to give the Yankees the lead. Let's go. Here's Volpe. Got the first hit of the game. Drop those Volpe emojis. Yankees got him on the ropes here. Talk this way. All right, Judge on third. Goldie on second. Jazz at first. Anything hitting the gap, we'll score 3. Jazz runs fast. Mike, thanks for popping in. I know Mike is a big Knick fan. Volpe coming out swinging foul. 0-1. This is why it's like that's such a borderline pitch. Like I said, I take pitches after a walk. Because you don't know if he's going to call it a strike. Especially considering how wild he's been. I want them to bring up that display on how many pitches he got this inning. Because it's up there. 54 now. The 0-1 to Volpe. Right down the middle. Called strike 0-2. You're confused. What was the reason? It's because NFL is trying to make a statement on him. Like that you're not bigger than the game. Pretty much. That's what I grasped from it. A lot of racial undertones with it too. The 0-2 to Volpe, ball inside. 1 ball, 2 strike count. One ball, 2 strike count to Volpe. Foul, stays alive. One ball, 2 strikes here. Come on, Anthony. The pitch to Volpe inside 2-2. Much better at bats this inning. Much better. What an epic Sunday. Knicks in the playoffs and the Yankee doubleheader. That's right. And the Giants just got done with a draft. So for all those that got sports talk, Uptown Sports is going to be very busy this week. The 2-2. Ball. 3 balls, 2 strike count. That's going to move the runners. Good at bat by Volpe here. Three balls, 2 strike count. Runners on the go. Volpe, foul. Stays alive. 3-2. So I move the mic back a little bit. I'll do a comparison in this next inning. The 3-2. Volpe, foul. Battling up there. Okay, Volpe. 43 pitches this inning. 12 in the first, 6 in the second. You should never have a 6-pitch inning in a whole inning. But 43 in this inning. Much better. Much better. Here's pitch number 44. The 3-2, and he walked him.
She told me to walk this way. I told you late.
That gets another run in for the Yankees via the walk. Easy RBI. Let's go Yankees.
Let's go Yankees. Let's go Yankees. Let's go Yankees.
Here's Austin Wells.
Yeah, baby.
Austin Wells did only have one pitch that he saw last at bat. Come on, Austin. All right, so while we got this break, where do you think, because I listen to the stream, but I hear it differently from you guys. Do you think the quality of the stream sounds better like this? Or do you think the quality of the stream sounds better like this? Which one do you prefer? Obviously, the mic being closer, it will tend to peak out a little bit more. But right here kind of feels like a little chill zone where your boy can get hyped during games and everything. Let me know, closer or further? Just put closer or further. Bases loaded, 2 outs here. The pitch to Wells. Taking the first pitch, foul. 0-1. Wells is like very jittery up here. Calm down, Austin. No balls, 1 strike count. Further, Sean says. Okay. I can always turn up the volume if I need to, if it sounds too low. The 0-1 in there for strike 0-2. I'm just worried about like the sound. Like, is it like, if it's too low, just let me know. Bars. I can turn it up through OBS. But yeah, we'll rock it with this. No balls, 2 strike count. When I do my videos, I have the mic further away. Like not even on screen. Xavier says sounds the same to him. Okay, so we'll try it further. We'll see how it goes. The 0-2 to Austin Wells. Wells pops this up. Foul. Like when I do my videos, the mic is right here and I don't even have the, as you can see, you can't even see it. I don't even have the pop filter on. But during the games, I have it a little bit closer. Yankees almost had 50 pitches this inning. The 0-2, Wells check swing. He did not go. 1-2, there we go. Good inning right here by the Yankees. He did not go. Nope. The boy's starting to get hungry. I'm gonna have to order some food. I will be eating on stream probably. Long day. The 1-2, ball, 2-2. Splitter misses low. Two balls, 2 strike count here. Here's the pitch, ball, 3-2. That'll get the runs. That'll get the runners on the move. Could this be 3 walks in a row? 50 pitches this inning for Gausman is a career high. Good job, Yankees. Dominguez is on deck. Dominguez's beard is coming in quite nicely there. My man is looking suave, bro. Here's the 3-2. Runners on the move. Foul. My man Dominguez rocking the hell out of that beard. Three-two. The pitch, foul off the glove of Kirk. We may fuck her up. We may fuck their bullpen up. You're right. We were looking like that in the beginning. It may be the opposite this time. 70 pitches for Gausman through 3 innings. This inning has been majestic by the Yankees. The 3-2. Wells hits this deep right field, and that one's off the wall. That's gonna clear the bases. Center fielder having a hard time with it. Austin Wells cracks this game open with a 3-run double. 6-1 ball game. Let's go Yankees!
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Let's fucking fucking go!
Let's fucking go.
Everybody scored easily as the runners were on the move. Volpe pretty much jogged home. I mean, that's going to be all for Gosman. There we go, Yankees. This is the inning that we've been looking for. Let's go. Gosman Anthony Volpe just jogged home. So, runners were on the move. Volpe was at second when the ball was hit. Volpe just jogged from second to home. So, easy inning. Easy run scored. We'll take it. Finally, the bat. Look, I'm gonna tell you this. I have been saying, and I said this in the series finale, that I think Austin Wells is very, very close to figuring it out. Austin Wells. So that will be all. New pitcher coming in. Rocket Chair, what up, man? I'm not sure the league is against Sanders, but the drama his father, okay. The league definitely made a statement, dude, at the end of the day. Shedeur Sanders, at the very least, we could all agree, is a second-round talent. He shouldn't have fell to the fifth. You had other quarterbacks that people haven't even heard of getting taken before him. Like, that should not have happened. Now, granted, when it comes to the New York Giants, here's Jason Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
Who was it? I think it was Todd McShay. All right, yeah, I got it saved. Hold on, I got it saved. All right, Todd McShay reported that Shedeur didn't have a great interview with Brian Daboll on a private visit. An install package came in. Preparation wasn't there. Shedeur got called out for it. He didn't like it. Brian Daboll didn't appreciate it, per Todd McShay. So the kid didn't do well in these interviews. He definitely thought he was gonna be a top 3. The interviews definitely went like shit with everybody else, but there's no doubt that the kid at least is a second round talent. 2 balls, no strike count from Paxton Schultz. What's up, Jacob? Look, let's put it like this. Whether you want to say he shouldn't have been a first round pick, sure, but he definitely shouldn't have been a 5th round pick. Ball outside, 2-1. But at the end of the day, the Browns got great value for him, for real, because you get a 5th round pick, and if he becomes a franchise quarterback, you got him in the 5th round for hella cheap. Here's the 2-1. The 2-1 to Dominguez outside. 3-1. This long game continues for the Yankees. This is exactly what we needed. A 6-run inning here. Here's the 3-1. Yankees almost are about to bat around, and he walked them. Another walk in the inning. That is 6th walk in the inning. Giants went with the Ole Miss connection. That's another thing too. They went with what feels comfortable. Actually, Yankees did bat around. Dominguez started the inning off. So here's Cabrera, who got it started. 6 walks in this inning alone. First pitch to Waldo, ball outside. The 1-0 to Cabrera in there for strike 1-1. Knicks only up by 6 after blowing a big lead, though. We're going to see if they can hold on to it. Is it in the fourth quarter yet? Still in the third. No, it's a tie game. 61-61. What are you talking about? Knicks up by 6. Ball. Unless Google's behind, I see 61-61. 2 hits, 6 walks, sack flies, 6 runs scored this inning. Still, wasn't done by the long ball. The 2-1 to Waldo. Ball catches his own 2-2. Beetlebug says the Pistons are up now. Here's the 2-2. Ball outside, 3-2. Runners will be on the move. Great at-bats this inning. The 3-2. Cabrera hits this right to the first baseman. Vlad takes it to the bag, and that's going to end a phenomenal inning by the Yankees. 6 runs on 2 hits and 6 walks. T, y'all be fine, man. Y'all still got plenty of game to go. Y'all only down by 4. Fourth quarter is where is the clutch quarter. We'll see if the young Pistons can even keep up. Yeah, 10 batters. We'll take it. My Miami Heat, on the other hand, about to get the clean broom. Yeah, my Miami Heat might get they gonna get that broom real clean. It's gonna be real clean over there in Miami. Those dudes didn't even stand a chance. Realistically, we probably shouldn't even made it this far. Brunson got hurt. You lying, for real? If he's hurt, then y'all cooked. I don't believe it. How bad did it look? Brunson seen walking to the locker room. I'm looking at the play right here. How did he get hurt? Somebody fell on his ankle? It looked like somebody fell on his ankle. All right, Max Fried out there. Keep in mind too, he did miss a month. He did miss some time with that ankle injury. So if he re-injured that shit, yeah, y'all are cooked. Any ankle sprain at this point in time, so. Did he twist it or did somebody fall on it? I didn't get a good look. Here's Fried back out there. Fried has had a long rest. First pitch in there for a strike. Walking with faith with Jacob Spears. Amen, man. Says, let's go, let's go. Yankees are winning, and he's 1 sub away from 500. Okay, Jacob. Cool. These refs are letting them play football today. That's normally how it goes, man. That's normally how it goes. No balls, 1 strike count. Clement, Clase, and Straw do up this inning. Ball misses high, 1-1. We are 3 subs away from 1900. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Best way to support the channel, and it's free. Hit that subscribe. The 1-1 in there for strike 1-2. Yes, Sean. A clean 1-2-3 inning at the bottom of the order would be ideal here. The 1-2. Foul. Look, from what I just saw, it looked like he fell on the ankle. Look, I'm not watching the game. I have no idea what's going on. From the play that I just saw, it looked like a loose ball. The thing with the NBA, here's the 1-2. I'll get to that in a second. The 1-2 is hit left field. Foul. Here's the thing with the NBA. T was talking about they let him play football, right? When the ball hits the floor and they dive on the floor, anything goes in the NBA. They will let you take guys' knees out, bend fingers back, dive on the floor. Like, it makes no sense. If I'm on the floor with the ball and a guy dives into me, why isn't that a foul? The 1-2. Ball. 2-2. That is true, Ramirez. The Eastern Conference is known for being more physical. The 2-2. That's hit left field, right in front of Dominguez. Base hit. Bloop single. I definitely think on some of these plays, Dominguez is too cautious out there. Like that hit right there, a little more aggression would have been nice. Maybe he could have caught it if he was a little more aggressive. But at the same time, too, if the ball gets by you, it's going to be extra bases. So here's Chyeaaa. Can't give him any more runs back. Freed at 62 pitches. First pitch in there for strike, 0-1. Chyeaaa grounded out in his first at-bat. Ground out here, could be 2. The 0-1. Ball high. You stopped watching basketball a long time ago. It was a beautiful game. Now it's just a contact sport. Yeah, I haven't been into basketball as much as I've been in the past either. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Yeah, I get that, Ramirez. With the 5-run lead, yeah. You don't want to be overly cautious. I mean, overly aggressive. Of course, that is right also too, Savius. The 1-2. Broken bat. Hit to third. Cabrera goes to first. 1 away. Only play he had. That broken bat went flying in the infield. Cabrera couldn't turn 2 on that one. Ball was hit too slow on that broken bat. 1 away. Get the outs. Here's Straw. Straw is 1 for 1. '80s basketball was literally a blood sport. The Pistons, yeah, the bad boy Pistons teams. Here's the first pitch to Straw. Ball misses low. 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0. Ball a little bit low, but it's called a strike. 1-1. The 1-1. Hit weakly to third. Cabrera charges. Gets him at third. Runner does advance to third, though. So we'll take that. 2 away. Well, we know why the Giants didn't take him. I don't know why Pittsburgh didn't take him. Keep in mind too. Let's put things in perspective here, right? if Shedeur Sanders and Cam Ward both, they were the top quarterbacks because they came out in this draft. If they would have came out last year, they wouldn't have been top quarterbacks. If they would have came out next year, they wouldn't have been top quarterbacks. Arch Manning's going to be the top quarterback next year. Next year's quarterback draft class is going to be a hell of a lot deeper. This year's QB class wasn't even considered that good. The 1-0, swing and a miss, 1-1. Like, could Cam Ward, okay, if Cam Ward came out last year, he's not coming out before Williams. He's not coming out before Jaden Daniels. He's not coming out before Drake May. He probably would have came out maybe before Bo Nix, as that's hit the right field foul ball. He probably wouldn't have came out before Penix. I probably would have put him before Penix and before, in between Penix and Bo Nix, possibly, because people were sleeping on Bo Nix. That's the only reason I'm saying. I'm only saying it from I'm not saying it from a hindsight perspective. I'm saying it because people were sleeping on Bo Nix. And Shedeur Sanders would have definitely been wouldn't have been taken that high. Jaden Sports, what up, man? You leave your stream for a few and I come back to say this. Let's fucking go. That's right.
Let's fucking go.
The 1-2. Come on, Max. The 1-2 to Brissett is hit. Right field. Judge going back for it and makes the catch to end the inning. Good shutdown inning right there by Mad Max Fried. Let's go. You know, the Giants coaches, although I'm not a football fan anymore, what he's talking about when he went to Daniel Jones, he shouldn't have had no credibility. I still think Daniel Jones, the owner forced him more on him than anything else. Because the owner did not want to come off of Daniel Jones. You could tell. Do 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 do. Hold on, I'm messing with the crop settings. I'm trying to see something. All right, let's rock with that. The other one was $3.99, so remember that. Remember that, guys. $3.99. DJ LeMahieu in 4 rehab games. He's 6 for 10 with a double. Home run. He's on the way back. Here's Ben Rice.
Kick. I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice.
The 0-1 to Ben Rice. Ball misses high. 1-1. Ben Rice walked and scored a run his last at bat. Look at Louis Hill rocking the beard. Okay, Louis, I see you. In there for a strike. Any updates on Jalen Brunson yet from the locker room? I know he went to the locker room. He's probably gonna be done for the day. But any updates on what they say? It's probably the ankle. The 1-2, bottom of the 4th inning. Rice pops this up. And on the infield, the third baseman having trouble with it. And that's gonna, oh, what a catch by the third baseman. Never fails. Death taxes and great defense. I don't know what the hell happened on that one. Third baseman, like he lost it in the sun and sprinted to it and made a diving catch. Yeah, Skyline, first things first, thanks for popping in. If you guys are just popping in, make sure you guys hit that like button. I said this earlier. I like the Giants draft. I like what they did. Here's the captain, Aaron Judge.
That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
Wow, Judge with a single. His last at bat. Drop those 99 emojis in the chat. Let's go.
99.
The 0-1 to Judge. Swing and a miss. 0-2. How's he not wearing shades? I don't know. Judge batting .410 on the year. I never rocked the paint under the eyes. All that does is get rid of glare. That's all it does. It doesn't shield you from the sun. The O2 is in the dirt. All that really does is prevent glare from hitting your eyes. Like, I never wore that. I actually never wore sunglasses because I was a catcher. I didn't need to. The 1-2. Aaron Judge gets jammed. Base hit to right field. Even when he gets jammed, he is the man. Let's fucking go, Judge.
Let's fucking go.
I had to stop myself for a second. I didn't want to have to start bringing up the rapping ace. Because, you know, I would have came out here and had to spit a quick 16. So I had to stop it for a second. Player of the week, 480, 3 extra base hits for Aaron Judge. Here's Bellinger.
It's alright, 'cause I'm safe out there.
Bellinger with a sac fly his last at bat. First pitch to Bellinger's popped up. Left side, foul territory. The third baseman's there. Much easier play for him. Makes the catch. Here's Goldschmidt. In there for a strike. No balls, 1 strike count to Goldie. Goldschmidt walked his last at bat. That's a called strike. 0-2. You think they took the paint idea from cheetahs? They're a natural eyeliner. Cheetahs are one of my favorite animals. Cheetahs are one of my favorite animals in the wild. The 0-2 to Goldschmidt. Swing and a miss. Goldschmidt down on strike. So outside of the Judge single, quiet inning for the Yankees. Top of the 5th coming up. Max Fried gets to this. He's in line for the W. Also, Yuri De Los Santos was the one that was called up today for the 27th man for the doubleheader. Smash that like, folks. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. Sorry, I gotta fix something in the first pitch of Vlad Guerrero Jr. is a ball. That's in there for a strike. 1-1. Brunson's back. Okay, so there you go. We'll see how effective he can be. What's the score? And here comes the home play. Here comes the head coach for the Blue Jays trying to argue the call that it was a strike. Here's the thing too, Mike. Would you put Brunson back out there? You know what I'm saying? It's very risky to put him out there because did he not get ejected? What's up, Jacob? Jason Custodio's in the building. Here's the thing too. That's a strike that you're arguing. You have no valid reason. They did throw him out. You have no valid reason to argue. That's a strike. He'll be back in the doubleheader. Should throw him out for the whole game. The 1-1. That's in there. That was more of a ball than the last pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one you should have argued, not the other one. You had no valid reason to argue the other one. It was a strike. It caught the zone. He'll be looking at the replay like, oh, yeah, I look foolish. But what's up to my guy, Jason Custodio is in the building. What's up, dude? Here's the 1-2 outside. Yeah, I know that, Mike. But I'm also looking at it like you guys are up 2-1. Even if y'all lose this game, would you rather have him for the rest of the series? What if he goes out there and gets it re-injured again? The 2-2 paints the outside corner. Sit down, Vlad. Vlad doesn't like it, but that's a strike. Max Fried says, can I help you? Vladimir Guerrero Jr. says, no, thank you. I'm just looking. That's right there on the corner. Go cry in the corner. First pitch, ball outside. That's popped up on the infield. Wells in foul territory, and it bounces off the netting. Foul ball. One ball, 1 strike count. Ball. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike count here. That catches the top of the zone, but doesn't get the call. So maybe they'll stop crying now. 3-1. Swing and a miss. Foul tip into the glove. 3-2. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. Got him down on strikes. Let's go. Santana down on strikes. Here's Springer. Max is cooking. Only his third strikeout. Second time for Santana though. First pitch called strike 0-1. What was the pitching matchup? Gaussman versus Fried. Gaussman, first 2 innings were really good. Then pitched almost 60 pitches in the 3rd inning, and he's out the game. The 0-1. Bow, 0-2. Let's go. No balls, 2 strike count. Ball misses, 1-2. The 1-2 from Fried to Springer. The pitch is hit on the ground, rolls foul. That Knicks game is getting very interesting. Down by 4 with 6 minutes to go. I might have to put that game on. Here's the 1-2 that's popped up. Right side. Jazz is in the grass, but Judge is gonna make the play. Wow, that was close. They almost collided. Get out of the way, Jazz. All right, that does end the inning. Max Fried in line for the W. Hit that like, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. Hold on, I want to add something here. No, that's not what I want to do. Why are you doing that? Nah, I'm not liking how that looks. I'm gonna have to make a customized one for the streams. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a customized one for the streams. I'm not liking how that looks. That's the add me to the that's the add me that I do for the videos, but I'm not liking how that looks. All right, let's listen to a little bit of this Knick game. Smash that like button, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. All right, Knicks down by 3. You Knick fans, stop being so worrisome now. Down by 3 with 5 minutes and 23 seconds left. All right, bottom of the 5th. Game summary, 1 run on 6 hits. Outside of that, you know, that 1 run should not even been charged to Max Fried. Fried having a very good game. Here's Jazz Chisholm. Oh, that Jazz. First pitch to Jazz. Ball outside, but it's called a strike. 0-1. So this is how it goes, huh? When you bitch and complain about strikes, you get a bigger strike zone. Jazz, Volpe, Wells. Volpe's had a good game today. A double, a walk, and an RBI. The 0-1 outside, 1-1. If Jazz runs into Judge, he's gonna get hurt. Dude, I don't want anybody. I don't even want to think about that. Let's let nobody run into anybody. The 1-1. Jazz, big swing and a miss. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Jazz down on strikes on a ball outside the zone. Yes, I'm doing a doubleheader, Ramirez. I already got it set. You guys will be redirected right over there. Reached base multiple times in 4 of the last 6 games, so maybe this is Anthony Volpe starting to get it going. Austin Wells is on deck. Cleared the bases his last at bat. Drop those Volpe emojis in the chat. First pitch to Volpe. Cold strike 0-1. Yes, I will be doing the doubleheader. That is correct, sir. Here's the 0-1. In there for strike 0-2. The 0-2. Ball. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Have they released the lineup for the second game yet? Probably not. I imagine Judge is going to be DHing in the second game. Knicks down by 2. I thought they were down by 3. Ball. 2-2. Oh, yeah, they're down by 2. There you go. There you go, Mike. So you don't got to worry, man. L.I. Yankee King, what's up, my guy? How you doing? The 2-2. L.I., when you gonna make your own channel, man? As Volpe hits this deep right field, the right fielder's going back, track, looking, and that's out of here. Anthony Volpe with a solo home run. This is exactly what I have been asking for Anthony Volpe. Change your approach. Hit it to right field. That one's out of here. 7-1 ball game. Let's go, Yankees.
Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees.
Viva la Volpe. Let's go. Here's Austin Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
First pitch to Wells. Okay. Ever since the Blue Jays manager bitched and complained and got himself ejected, now he's getting that. Now they're getting the outside called strike. Come on, man. The 0-1 to Wells. That's more of a strike than the other pitch. 1-1. William, Chyeaaa, thank you for becoming a member of the Ace Avenue. Appreciate you, my dude. You now have access to the emojis. Appreciate you. The 1-1. Wells hits this deep center field. The center fielder's going back. That's off the top of the wall. Rolls back into the field of play. Wells is going to get the stop sign at second. Yo, I said it. I said that Austin Wells was going to start getting things going. And he is. He's starting to look very good. Let's go. Jalen Brunson just tied the game. Spike Lee is hyped right now. Here's Jason Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
Bow to Dominguez, 0-1. Yeah, I thought that was going out too, Bow. That's the deepest part of the park, though. That man took it far. Damn, they just fouled the shit out of Jalen Brunson and no call. The 0-1 ball, 1-1. Cade is getting locked in right now. Knicks down by 4. 1 ball, 1 strike count. They're not beating Boston today. It's all good, though. The 1-1. Did y'all at least take 2? What was the series like? Did y'all take 2 out of 3? Dominguez, foul. 1-2. We're seeing a battle of the guards right now. Cade versus Brunson. 1 ball, 2 strike count here. Runner on second, still 1 away. Yankee bats have come alive today. Ball misses, 2-2. James says, now this is baseball. There you go. The 2-2. Ball outside. 3-2. The 3-2. Here's the pitch. Foul. Stays live. The Knicks are going to need somebody else besides Jalen Brunson to step up in order to win this game. Somebody else needs to step up. Look at Cat. He needs to step up. The 3-2. Ball walked on. Brunson has 30, yeah, but he needs somebody else to help him out, man. He needs a Robin, bro. Hard to be Batman when everyone Robin. Haven't listened to his song in a while. Haven't listened to his project in a minute. That's a good project too. All right, here's Cabrera. 2 on, 1 away. First pitch to Waldo. Foul. 0-1. The 0-1 in the dirt. Good block by Kirk. Three minutes and 6 seconds left in that ball game, that Knicks game. Here's the 1-1. Cabrera hits this. Base hit down the right field line. This is going to score Wells easily. Bounces off the carom. Throws in. Here comes Dominguez. Play at the plate, and he is safe. A 2-run double by Waldo. Breaks his game open. 9-1. Let's go.
Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees.
I called it. Cat with a big 3. Damn, man, the Pistons will not go away, bro. Here's Ben Rice.
I be like, I would like.
That should have been a foul on Brunson. What is it going to take for Brunson to draw a foul? Here's Ben Rice. That's a called strike. 0-1. Hardaway stepping up now. You can't exchange baskets if you're the Knicks. You got to get a defensive stop. The 0-1 to Rice. Foul, 0-2. Damn, Detroit is loud right now. Everybody's on their feet. Wow, what a fall away shot from Cat. Falling out of bounds, made the shot. Knicks down by 2. The 0-2 to Ben Rice. Rice fouls it off the catcher. Still 0-2. Oh, this could be the next opportunity right here. Ball was halfway down and popped out from Cade Cunningham. The 0-2. Ball misses. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wow. Cat just hit a long 3. Told you guys, man, they're going to need somebody to step up. Cat stepped up. The 1-2. Ball. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strike count. Yeah, Mike. Still got a lot of game left to go, though. The 2-2. Rice, foul, stays alive. Two balls, 2 strike count. 2 runs in here. Actually, 3 runs in the frame. The 2-2. Ball outside. So 2 big innings from the Yankees have given them all their runs. The lefty Walker's warming up. The 3-2 locks up Rice on ball 4. Terrible call. Terrible call. Here's Aaron Judge.
That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's
like
the
that's
GOAT.
such bullshit.
The GOAT.
You basically acquiesced to the Blue Jays manager. Now he's getting those outside calls, which is bullshit. Here's Judge. Drop those 99 emojis. Let's go.
99.
First pitch to Judge. Called strike 0-1. Ball misses 1-1. Oh, Knicks got the ball up 1. Ball off of Cunningham. Foul. 1 ball, 2 strike count. What's up, Reform? Thanks for popping in. If you guys are just popping in, make sure you guys hit that like button, guys. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Yankees up by 8. The pitch, Aaron Judge hits this center field, not deep. The center fielder's under it, and he makes the catch to end the inning. But the Yankees do add 3 more. Anthony Volpe with the big fly. Yankees up 9-1. Let's go. Would I bring in Williams to pitch the 8th while we have a huge lead? At this point, maybe. Instill some confidence in him. You got to kind of, if you put him out of the closer role, I would. Especially because he hasn't pitched since Friday. He had a day off in between, so it's not back-to-back days. All right, at least from what I'm watching on this third-party website, it might be a little bit behind from what you guys are watching. Knicks are up by 1. They're about to inbound with 37 seconds. Richard, what up, man? Yeah, you know what? I would start considering stuff like that, Richard. You got a doubleheader. Take out Judge. Let him rest up for next game, even though he'll probably be DHing next game regardless, so. All right, Max Fried back out there looking for a quality start. First pitch to Kirk is in there for a strike, 0-1. They'll probably DH him anyway, Richard, to be honest with you, so. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. No balls, 2-strike count. Big miss by Brunson there. The pitch, Kirk crushes this deep center field. Bellinger back, makes the catch at the track. 1 away. Detroit with a chance to win it here. Here's Jimenez. If I'm the Pistons here, you just take the last shot. It is what it is. First pitch, ball. Misses high. 1 ball, no strike count. Jimenez slaps that foul, 1-1. The 1-1 hit on the ground, weakly to Jazz. Jazz fires, gets him 2 away. 2 outs here. Max Fried 1 out away from a quality start. Realistically, he should have no runs scored today. Like, he's got 1 ERA off that error that was called a hit, but Max Fried did a very good performance by him. 6 hits, 1 run given up, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. A very good performance by Max Fried. This is exactly what you need from your ace. Ian Hamilton's warming up. First pitch, foul, 0-1. The 0-1. Ball. Then the Knicks won. The Detroit Pistons coach is pissed. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Here's the pitch. Ball outside, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strike count here. Ball outside, 3-2. Here's the 3-2. Hit on the ground. Volpe backhand, off balance throw. Get some good scoop by Goldschmidt. That ends the inning. For a game that Knicks fans were complaining that they didn't get a call, that probably should have been a foul at the end of the game. Just saying. He jumped in the air, had him in the air, bumped him. They didn't call it. Knicks win. All right, so good quality start from Max Fried. Bellinger, Goldschmidt, and Jazz due up this inning. Let me see if Sunday has any good DoorDash deals. Mike, I'm not a Knicks fan. I'm not. I'm not fist bumping you on that. I'm not a Knicks fan. All right, so Max Fried got a good quality start here. But hit that like button, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. That might be all for Max Fried. So they're dapping him up in the dugout. So his night should be done. Ball misses high to Bellinger.
It's all right, 'cause I'm safe out there.
6 innings, 6 hits, 1 run, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, 101 pitches. Yeah, his night is done. Pitch to belly, high, 2-0. James says Max Fried is that dude. The 2-0. Ball, 3-0. 3 balls, no strike count here. Belly, over 2 to sack fly. All right, let's see who hasn't got hit state. Bellinger's one of them. Rice is another. Goldschmidt, Jazz, and Dominguez. That's a called strike. De Los Santos is warming up. He got called up. Jason, we were just talking about that. I'd bring Devin Williams in. This is the time that you got to get him to see if he can figure it out. Ball, walked him. I would. I'd bring him in for an inning. You want to figure him out? You want to have time to, you want him to figure it out? Here's the time. You're up big. So 2 hits by Judge, 2 hits by Volpe and Wells, and 1 hit by Cabrera today. Here's Goldschmidt. But we know how Aaron Boone mismanages the bullpen. We know Aaron Boone's going to look at this like, you know what? I got to bring Weaver in. We're up by 8. Too close to call. We got to bring in Luke Weaver. No balls, 1 strike count today. Oh, today. I was looking at what Mike said. He said win today. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Misses high. 1 ball, 2 strike count. The 1-2. Ball in the dirt. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strike count here. Here's the pitch. Belly hits this right field, and that's going to be a base hit. That's going to reach the wall. This might score another run. Bellinger flying around third and scores easily. 10 runs. Did I call him Belly again? I keep calling Goldie Belly. Did I call him Belly again? I'm listening on the replay. I did call him Belly again. I don't know why I keep calling him Belly. It's because it's Belly and Goldie. That's why. It's like Belly and Goldie. Yankees up 10-1.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Now it says save some runs for the next game. Doubleheaders are very hard to win both. But we'll see if we can do it. Put Williams in so he can pitch without a pressure. I mean, yeah, that's what I've been saying. Here's a Jazz Chisholm.
Oh,
ball high.
Jazz.
Ah! I think about start taking some guys out and save them for next game, which is like in another hour. The 1-0. Jazz slaps that off the mask of the umpire. 1-1. The other game we have set for 5 o'clock. It's probably gonna be past 5 o'clock because they got to give him at least, I believe, 30 minutes in between. The 1-1 high. 2-1. Jazz called strike. Yeah, you got to give him at least 20 minutes in between. So the other stream starts at 5. As Jazz pops this up, shallow center field, base hit for Jazz Chisholm. That's gonna move Goldie over to third. Runners on the corners, nobody out. A diving attempt by the center fielder Straw. This brings up Anthony Volpe. Drop those Volpe emojis in the chat. Volpe's had a good game. Little excuse me bloop single by Jazz. First pitch to Volpe. In there for a strike. Volpe homered his last at bat. Hit that like button, guys, if you guys have not done so. 14 likes away from 50. Volpe 2 for 2 with a double, solo home run, and a walk. He has 2 RBIs. The 0-1, Volpe swing and a miss. 0-2. Anthony Volpe is a triple and a single away from the cycle. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got Volpe down on strikes. Nasty curveball right there. It's nice to have a laugher for a change. Absolutely. Absolutely. Here's Austin Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
It's going to be interesting to see who gets the player of the game today. It's pretty much between 4 guys. Freed, Judge, Volpe, and Wells. Wells 2 for 3 with 2 doubles, a run scored, and 3 RBIs. First pitch to Wells. Ball misses high. 1 ball. No strike count. Ball inside, 2-0. If I was to say what I think the lineup is going to be for next game, Escar is probably catching. Escar is definitely catching. Judge is probably going to DH. Bellinger will probably play right field, and Grisham will play center. The 2-0 called strike. Peraza might play over Cabrera, but I think the line is pretty much going to be the same for both of these games. Good job by Freed. That ball misses. Sorry, I got a phone call. 3 balls, 1 strike count here. Wells, foul. 3-2. But yeah, I would imagine Bellinger's probably playing the doubleheader. Judge is going to DH. Grisham will probably play center field. The 3-2. 2 on, 1 away still. Here's the payoff pitch. Wells down on strikes. 2 away. Here's Jason Dominguez batting from the right side.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
First pitch to Dominguez. Ball misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-0 in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Smash that like button, guys, if you haven't done so. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe. The pitch, swing and a miss. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 to Dominguez. Swing and a miss. Got him down on strikes. So he actually struck out the side. Volpe, Jazz, and Dominguez go down on strikes. We are headed to the 7th inning, guys. 9 outs away from victory number 15. 16. Val says she wanted more. Val, you said save some. You said you wanted more runs, but then you said save some for next game. Which one, Val? Jacob says 12 likes to 50. Absolutely. No series finale today. I was supposed to do one with Max, but the doubleheader changed the plans around. So no series finale today. Next one will be on Wednesday. Bro, I'm about to be in front of the computer for like 7-8 hours today. No series finale tonight. DoorDash has no good deals on tonight. Thoughts on the draft overall? The Giants did good. They did good. De Los Santos is the pitcher. Got called up today. He's the 27th man due to the doubleheader. Yankees definitely making sure they use him to eat up some innings. All right, we are 9 outs away for victory number 16. The game times start early tomorrow. 6:35 all week. That's a called strike. 0-1. 6:35 start time all week. Jonathan Chyeaaa, 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. The 0-1 hit on the ground, foul. 0-2. I gotta re-download my VPN. Here's the pitch. That's hit on the ground. Right to Goldschmidt. Hustles to the bag. 1 away. First pitch to Straw in there for a strike. 0-1. That's a called strike. 0-2. The 0-2 ball. All right, 1 ball, 2 strike count here. We are 3 subscribers away from 1900. The 1-2 hit on the ground. Backhanded Jazz error. Did he take his eye off of it? Like, what the hell was that? So runner on first. Still waiting to see what they rule that. They're going to give him a hit. All right, so the Blue Jays replacements are coming in. They're getting ready for next game. Here's Barger. Yankees should be doing the same thing right about now. Swing and a miss. Do I agree with demoting Williams? It was kind of the move that needed to be made, man. You make it early so that way it doesn't get too ugly, because it started getting ugly really quickly. Here's the thing, man. That's a call strike. You got Yankee fans that completely jumped the gun. Like the OG Geekus of the world, who's no longer a subscriber to this channel because I blocked his ass. You got people that were way too emotional when it came to it, man. The fact that we had Luke Weaver put additional pressure on, it's 2 things that put additional pressure on Devin Williams. Well, 3 things. 1, his performance. That's 1. That's the biggest thing. His performance put pressure on himself. 2, the fact that we have Luke Weaver, who's performing phenomenal, and a lot of Yankee fans have this built-up equity with him. As that's hit on the line, base hit. 2 on, 2 outs. Fans have faith in Luke Weaver, and he's very likable. So that's another thing, too. 3rd thing is, Yankee fans can't get over the shit that Clay Holmes pulled last year with the closer role. So, yeah, when it came to that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just all that stuff that really tied into why he got demoted and why it's a good time. Because last game got ugly. Last game got real ugly. You got fans chanting, "We want Weaver" at the stadium. It's as simple as that. Killing the kid, killing the dude's confidence. I just refuse to believe that he just forgot how to pitch at the end of the day. And he's got to find it. Foul, 1-1. Because here's the thing. We're going to need him. You can't just not play him. We're going to need him to be at his best, to be good. There was a reason why he got blocked, because he kept pushing it. He kept pushing it and pushing it. The 1-1, that's hit on the ground, right to Jazz. Jazz fires the first, 2 away. 2 runners move up. I was very, very patient with OG. I gave him a lot of opportunities to settle down. Two on, 2 outs here. First pitch called, strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike count. He has other accounts, and when they pop in here, depending on how he acts, those might get blocked too. No balls, 1 strike count. In there for a strike, 0-2. No balls, 2 strike count here. Come on, Santos. De Los Santos. The pitch locks him up, paints the inside corner. Yuri De Los Santos says, "Can I help you?" Santana says, "No, thank you. I'm just looking." That's his 3rd strikeout of the game. John, the Beagle Dad, is in the building. What is up, my guy? All right, player of the game is up. I got that shit up real quick. Your boy's typing skills is getting up there. Here's the player of the game voting. Max Fried gave us a quality start, 6 runs, 6 hits, 1 earned run, 3 strikeouts. Aaron Judge, who's 2 for 4 with the run scored. Anthony Volpe, who was 2 for 3 with the walk, 2 runs scored, and 2 RBIs. Austin Wells, who's 2 for 4 with a run scored and 3 RBIs. Those are your player of the game voting. Put it down below. I'm going to be right back, guys. In the meantime, hit that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. I will be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Game summary, 1 run on 8 hits for the Jays. What a difference. Yankees with very timely hitting today because we only have 1 more extra hit than them, but we have 9 more extra runs. Let's go. 9 likes to 50 is what Jacob says. So you guys know what that means. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe. 6 outs away from victory number 16. Here's Waldo. First pitch to Cabrera, way outside. Cabrera's had a really good game too. 1 for 2. With 2 RBIs and a walk. Ricardo says he missed it. We were down 1-0. Well, 10 consecutive runs as that's hit right back off the glove of the pitcher. This is going to be an infield single for Cabrera. His second hit of the game. There we go. Here's Ben Rice.
Kick. I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice.
Giants front 7 is going to be nasty. Dude, our defense has top 5 potential. Our defense this year definitely has top 5 potential. I wonder if they'll let Aaron Judge bat. First pitch to Rice. Hit on the ground, right to second. Could be 2, 4, 6, 3, double play. Oh, that wipes off the potential runs in this inning. Here's Aaron Judge, question mark. Is he going to bat? New pitchers coming in. Got to wait to see if Judge is going to bat. But I do appreciate all you guys for your support. You guys are truly incredible as we're building this community towards 2K. Hit that like button, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. I got to find something to eat on DoorDash because my energy is getting low. I'm hungry and I'm not going to have time to run out and get something because the next game is going to be coming up. So they got shit Sunday deals now on DoorDash right now. So I've been going to Taco Bell a lot lately, right? Because they got those chicken nuggets, which are pretty fire, by the way. Their sauce that they have called Fire Ranch is pretty fucking good. Jay is in the building, says, let's go Yankees. I might order some chicken nuggets from McDonald's. Pablo Reyes is the pitcher, is the hitter for Aaron Judge. So Reyes is going to take over in right field. Yeah, I might order some chicken nuggets. That way I can eat the finger food. I'm going to order it next inning. The 0-1 in there for strike 0-2. Dylan Tate. So Judge night is over. 2 hits for the Cap. The 0-2, ball outside. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Make sure I'm all caught up. And that locks up Reyes. Reyes down on strikes. So that ends the inning. Pablo Reyes down on strikes. Top of the 8th. 6 outs away. This ain't a bad deal. Charlie's Philly cheesesteaks. Buy one, get one free. It's not a bad deal. I've been there. I've never eaten from there. Jacob, you're a Giants fan. What did you think about the Giants draft? Yeah, I saw that, man. That's terrible, bro. That was fucking terrible, bro. All right, De Los Santos is back out there. Yeah, I'm gonna order this grilled chicken sandwiches. Buy one, get one free. Go ahead and do that. That's better for you than McDonald's. Ball outside. 1 ball, no strike count. Reyes takes over in right field. The 1-0 hit on the ground right back to De Los Santos, who flips to first. 1 away. All right, 5 outs away from victory number 16. Let's go. First pitch to Kirk, called strike 0-1. No balls, 1 strike count. The 0-1 to Alejandro Kirk. Ball, 1-1. I would really consider bringing in Devin Williams here. Like I said, giving him some run. Try to see if we can find that confidence. My guy Hector from Uptown Sports. First of all, shout out to my guy Hector from Uptown Sports. They do a great job over there. I was listening to my guy Jason Custodio's late game stream, the overnight, and he was listening to the interviews from Aaron Boone on Yes, and Hector was up there. I'm driving, I hear, "Hey Aaron, how's it going?" Hector Beauchamp from Latino Sports. I was like, oh shit, my guy Hector. And he asked the question that Hector and I were talking about on the series finale, how the cutter usage has been down this year for Devin Williams. He asked him about it. A great question, as that's hit to right field, base hit. That's going to be extra bases. Pablo Reyes cuts it off. Nope, Kirk runs too slow. That's going to be a single. Here's Jimenez. Matzik warming up. First pitch. Not called a strike. It's just crazy that the Blue Jays are getting that call. 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0. That's hit right field. Good shoestring catch by Reyes. 2 away. He also got to ask Mendy a question as well. Well, I mean, I don't listen to the Mets stuff like that. But yeah, man, my guy Hector is making moves, man. You didn't know we still had this pitcher. He just got called up today. He just got called up for being the 27th man on a doubleheader. Here's Clement. First pitch. Popped up. Right field. Reyes is busy this inning. The right fielder's there. Makes the catch to end the inning. We are 3 outs away from victory number 16. Let's go, guys. I will be live immediately after this game. You guys will get redirected over to the next stream. It's going to be about a 20-minute break in between games. You have to have at least a 20-minute break. 6 likes away from 50. Hit that like. There's a lineup for the next game. Let me see. I'm going to assume that Aaron Judge is DHing. Okay, also, Jazz Chisholm, breaking news too, about an hour ago. Jazz Chisholm is no longer facing a 1-game suspension. Post-ejection tweet in the clubhouse, the infielder reportedly reached a settlement that rescinded the ban. So Jazz is no longer banned or going to be suspended. I don't see what a lineup is. Oh, you're asking me, is there a lineup for next game? No, not yet. Not yet. They'll probably give it immediately after this game. Very good game by the New York Yankees today. Got to finish, though. Yeah, he was facing a suspension for tweeting after he got ejected. It was only 1 game, though. Here's Bellinger. Tate back out there. Ball outside. 1 ball, no strike count. Cody Bellinger, 0 for 2 with a sac fly, walk, and a run scored. The 1-0 ball. 2 balls, no strike count. The 2-0. Bellinger rips this. Base hit down the right field line. This is going to be extra bases by Bellinger. Bellinger in there with a leadoff double. Let's go. They still owe us a home run. Yeah, they try to nerf Judge because he's so good. Giancarlo Stanton Jedi bobblehead night. That'd be a nice one to get a hold of. That'd be nice to add to the collection. All right, here's Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch, ball, outside. Yankees averaged about 5.5 runs this year, only behind Chicago Cubs, who are number 1 with 6. We already got 10. How do we keep this pace up consistently? You got to just keep the line moving, man. You got to just keep the line moving and do your jobs. That's hit. That's going to be a base hit center field. This might knock home another run. Bellinger's going to get the stop sign at third, though. So we have runners on the corners. Peraza took over for Volpe, too, by the way. Here's Jazz Chisholm. Volpe will likely be playing in both games. So here's Jazz. All right, this was a good win, but now you got to focus on some the next game and get the series win. This was a big stretch for the Yankees. First pitch to Jazz, ball inside, 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0. Jazz slaps that foul. 1 ball, 2 strike count. The 1-1 is in the dirt. 2-1. Uh-oh. The Nationals came all the way back. They were down 6-0. They came all the way back. And they're only down by 1 to the Mets. Uh-oh. The 2-1. Jazz hits this on the ground. Right to first. Throws the second. And he can't come up with it. That's going to knock home another run. The 11th of the game for the New York Yankees. They're going to rule this an error. Yep, right out the glove of the shortstop. Here's Oswald Peraza. First pitch to Peraza, called strike. Make sure I'm all caught up. No balls, 2 strike count to Peraza. Peraza down on strikes. Swing and a miss, 0-2. I don't expect Peraza to be long for the New York Yankees. When we start getting some of these pieces back, he might be out of here. Here's Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Austin Wells likely to not play in a doubleheader. First pitch to Wells is in there for a strike. 0-1. Ball outside. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike count. Wells pops this up. Left field. The left fielder's under it. Makes the catch. 2 away. Here's Jason Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
Dominguez 0 for 2 with 2 walks and a run scored. First pitch to Dominguez. Hit right field. That ends the inning. All right, guys. You guys know what time it is. We are heading to the 9th inning. It is officially
closing time.
You don't have to go home, but make sure you stay tuned to hear as the New York Yankees are trying to win game 1 of this doubleheader. 3 outs away from victory number 16. And then the stream is set for 5 o'clock, where it will be game 2 of the doubleheader. Clark Schmidt is on the bump. Yankees looking for a series win at the hands of the Blue Jays. Sean says, hopefully this carries over to game 2. Doubleheaders are very hard to win, but we'll see if they can do it. And my food is right around the corner, so I will be stepping away momentarily. Do. 11-1 ball game. Max Fried in line for the W. The Yankees have scored 11 unanswered runs. 6 in the third, 6 in the third, 3 in the fifth, 1 in the sixth, and 1 last inning. I want to thank the good Lord for making me a Yankee. Who said that? Who said that? JC Escar is in for... No, I'm sorry. Ben Rice is taking over behind the plate. So Matzik becomes the hitter if this game goes into extra innings. Tyler Matzik. The Yankees lose their DH. First pitch. Ball misses high. 1 ball. No strike count. Jonathan Chyeaaa. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. The 1-0 in there for strike. 1-1. So instead of going with Chyeaaa, instead of going with the Scar, they decided to go with Ben Rice. The 1-1 in there for strike. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strike count. The 1-2. Foul. Stays live. One ball, 2 strike count. Check swing. They say he went around. Got him. 2 outs away. Let it go. Two likes from 50, guys. Can we get 2 more likes now? Gift away a membership. Let's go. The 9-hole hitter straw. First pitch is hit left field. Dominguez going back for it off the glove of Jason Dominguez. Runner's going to go to second. You got to catch that. Got to catch that. It was hit hard, but it hit right off your glove. They're not going to rule that an error because he jumped for it, but you got to catch that. Off the tip of the glove from Dominguez. Got to squeeze that, Jason. Got to squeeze that. Yep. Schmidt versus Bassett. Yep. Here's a pitch from Matt Sick to Barger. Ball outside. Straw's 3 for 4 today. 3 hits in the ball game. If we didn't blow him out, that could have been a recipe for disaster. Having the bottom guy giving you the 9-hole hitter giving you 3 hits. That's a call strike 1-1. One ball, 1 strike count here. Here's the pitch. Hit center field. Over the head of Bellinger. That's going to knock in a run. I swear. Could you imagine? There's no way. 11-2 ball game. They exchange doubles. First pitch to Wagner. Ball misses high. 1 ball. No strike count. It's a 1-0. Ball. 2-0. Here's the 2-0. Ball, 3-0. Come on, man. End this game. James, we got this, man. There's no way, bro. There is no way. I could confidently say that they're not coming back in this game. The 3-0. High, walked them. Upcoming schedule for the Yankees. Orioles, Rays, Padres, then the A's. I will not be here for the entirety of the A's series. My nephew's getting married. I will be in South Carolina. Two on, 1 away here for Santander. First pitch called strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Santander hits this left field. Dominguez is under it. Makes the catch. 2 away. Let's go. Runner does go to third. All right, 1 out away. Let's go. Here's Rodon. Not to get it confused with Rodon. All right, we're going to need a good outing from Clark Schmidt, though, so let's go. First pitch is popped up. This should end it. Cabrera's there. He's under it. Makes the catch, and the Yankees win.
Yankees win. The Yankees win. Start spreading the news.
Start spreading the news. The Yankees have won it today. And I'm glad you all could be a part of it with an 11-2 victory. Let's go. Game 1 of the doubleheader is done. Game 2 will start momentarily. Let's go ahead and put that scoreboard up. Drop those Yankee wins emojis in the chat. Let's go. Good win for the New York Yankees. T says, I'm back. I'm calm now. Yeah, see, I saw you was panicking a little bit. I saw you was panicking. T, you know I love you, my guy, but that was a foul at the end of the game, too. So, but if you're not going to call fouls throughout the course of the game, I understand I'm not calling it right there. But look, guys, I'll be live in about 15-20 minutes for game number 2. You guys will be directed over there, so I'll see you guys over there momentarily. I got to go get my food. I got to go use the restroom, and then I'll be back for game 2. Yankees looking for the series win. See you guys in a few minutes. As always, thank you for tuning in to Ace Avenue. I am yours truly, the Ace. Adios.